Hola Gemini, ¿cómo está? And welcome to Venusian and Rhetorical. You're joining Priestess Melissae in honor, of course, of the full moon lunar eclipse on Cinco de Mayo. We are playing Spanish music in the background, and of course all of this is happening in Mercury retrograde. So let's get into it and see what's going on with the Moonology Oracle cards, Gemini. We're also going to be tapping into the Light Seers Tarot, Knight of Wands and Ace of Wands. So somebody is definitely trying to tap into their power for sure, or all fired up about something. All right, did you get some kind of great idea, some aha moment or something of that nature, Gemini? What is going on here? Feels like you are balancing your energies out and feeling pretty good perhaps at this time. These are general readings which may or may not resonate with everyone, but 9 times out of 10, if you were drawn here, there is a message for you. Absolutely trying to get balanced out there, or things are getting balanced out for you in the cosmic energies. All right, guys, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Hit the like button and let me know below how these messages may be resonating. And also, if you need a personal reading, do check out the description box. Look at this. Definitely, as you are holding your boundaries and standing your ground, victory is coming in for you, my friend. I love it. Gemini, we're also going to be tapping into the love messages cards to see what messages may be coming through for you, for someone perhaps either you were in separation or no communication with, or even just some messages that someone around you are not saying to you. We'll also answer one question for you, so get that ready for the end. So let's get into this and see what is going on. Thank you so much to the angels, ancestors, way-showers, and guides of the highest light. Set a circle of protection and wisdom for this space. And thank you. Evil eye back to sender. How's everyone doing out there? I do hope these energies are treating you well. Quite a bit going on at this time. I've had my share of ADD moments, or not being able to speak properly, or, having things act up, like at the grocery store, or even at the gas pump, just different things like that. Delays. I mean, it's like you really gotta just try to stay calm at this time, and a lot of the way that you can do that is just allow for extra time and just expect that those delays may happen. If they don't, hey, that's awesome. What's coming out for Gemini? All right, Gemini, work through your fears. So what fears are you dealing with perhaps at this time? Scorpio energy coming up. Could be dealing with the Scorpio, or have this placement in your chart somewhere. You'll have to let me know below. New moon in Scorpio. So this is definitely subconscious. This is working on things within yourself. Those fears that you have about something in your life. Nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. So whatever you're working on, all right, you're still able to 333 solidify it. You are still forming it. It's kind of like when you think about, that protoplasmic energy or aspect of the, phase of creation, if you will. It's like you got to continue to nurture it so that it comes to complete formation, if you will. You are good enough. Beautiful Virgo energy coming out here today. Put some flowers in your hair, and take some time to just love and nurture yourself. Reward yourself for working through those fears, or getting past whatever it is that has been causing you to perhaps hold back. Excuse me if I can speak. And feel a little challenged in moving forward to do what it is that you need to do or want to do, but perhaps feel that you're being held back from being able to do because of this fear. All right, so nothing is yet set in stone, so we can still work on our energy so that we create what it is that we want to, right? Manifest what it is that we want to. This card suggests a rebirth. Wow, how interesting that we've been talking about all of that birth energy. Think of your situation as the phoenix. What? Talk about Cinco de Mayo energy coming through strong for Gemini. Phoenix rising from the ashes as the birth, death, rebirth paradigm. So where are you in this cycle perhaps? Whatever you have been through, there is a new start ahead. It might be a little dark. It almost certainly won't be rainbows and unicorns. So this is not that phase, all right? So this is working through those fears of the dark, of getting through that dark night of the soul. But it will be deep and transforming. It's like that sarcophagus energy. You definitely may feel like you're transcending some of that energy at this time. And of course, we know Scorpio is the death energy card, all right? So this card also suggests that if you know you are magical, then this is the time to work on your magic. So start doing that so you don't have to have fear. Set your protection around you. It can also herald the start of a sexier time. What? That's definitely Scorpio energy. If you have been experiencing something of a drought, and emotional intimacy is also on the menu. What? Oh my goodness. Sexy time, baby. So Scorpio is the sign that likes to go deep into body, mind, and spirit. So when this card comes out, there is nothing superficial about what is coming your way. So how about getting sexy within ourselves, within our body, mind, and spirit, you know, and spicing up our connection with those aspects of ourselves? How beautiful is that? All right, well, attuned to the moon says, have some sexy time. What is going on with you, Gemini? Oh my goodness, masculine and feminine, twins, what? Are you getting together with your twin? I don't know what's going on here, but nothing is yet set in stone is what I see here. But you are good enough, all right, to feel good, to feel sexy, you know, and that kind of thing. Even if you don't have someone around to, you know, share sexy time with. What is going on with this reading, Gemini? All right, I see perhaps you've been in a time of celibacy, holding back, justice energy. I feel like you've been working on yourself quite a bit, but maybe you felt some fear around intimacy. Ooh. Well, somebody is coming forward, and I think they may, I just heard Fergie, my London Bridge wanna go down. How come every time you come around? What is going on here? Oh my God, somebody has got an offer for sure. Wow, there is definitely sexy time going on here with somebody. Maybe a Scorpio. All right, so Eight of Swords energy. But in the past, I feel like this person has had you up in your head, and maybe that's what you're thinking about at this time. You know what I mean? And how they maybe, you know, kind of turned off their faucet of love, if you will, for you. I feel like this person, the fear around, you know, sexy time, if you will, whether with this person or someone else, is that you're going to get your heart broken. That's a big part of what I see here. You know, that you're going to see the red flags perhaps, but you'll still ignore them. Yeah. Again, here's this putting yourself out into the world again. You know, you don't want to stay in your shell. But at the same time, I feel like this fear, again, working through your fears, Gemini, of being hurt. You know, if you did try to connect with someone, or maybe there is someone trying to come through, but again, you've learned your lessons, and you definitely don't want to deal with anything confusing. And if this is what somebody brings, I do feel like you are going to eclipse that energy out, all right? Because we've kind of seen what happens. You know, it's kind of like a hypothesis, right? If I do things a certain way, what is the hypothetical outcome? Well, if we've seen, it's kind of like that energy of doing things the same way over and over again. So doing something again that you've already done before and thinking that you're going to have a different outcome. And I feel like that is a big part of your fear, especially if this is someone that you have dealt with before. So if it's not, then this is working through your fear of allowing yourself to, see that ability to have growth with another person or in another situation in your life, and not to shut that out, to know that that is definitely out there for you. You know what I mean? All right, Gemini, let me know how this is resonating, and hit that like button, subscribe, and bell notification so you don't miss any readings I put out. Let us get some messages from someone that you may be in separation with. No communication. Ooh, that popped out. I still love you and I can't stop thinking about you. That flew out. I don't know if you saw that, but somebody has definitely wanted to get that message out to you today. All right. But again, this could be somebody that you are very confused by. I can't take being away from you any longer. Expect this person to possibly reach out. There are definitely some very strong pent up emotions here is what I'm feeling. And maybe that's your fear, is that you know that this person is going to come back at some point. You always knew that they would, I know we are spiritually connected, so this person is definitely trying to pull at your heartstrings, especially if you had like a spiritual connection, you know what I mean, and you guys felt like a twin flame connection, because we did see that with the Lovers card, and that's what I always think of when I see those two. But, those are very strong, powerful, but, most of the time connections that definitely cause a lot of fears to be triggered. Maybe we are better off separated on the bottom. Who knows? I know that you know best. All right, my dears. Let us get an answer to one question for you. Perhaps if you are better off being separated. Shall we see? In 3, 2, 1. And the answer I got is no, my friends. Gemini, I do hope you found some messages here. Do try to have some fun this Cinco de Mayo, but keep it chill, all right? Because those energies are a little cray-cray out there. See you soon for another reading, guys. Blessings and bye for now. Bon